And begin. Hey guys, we're back. We're back with... What is my character's name? Because I can't even remember. He is the Great Daddy. That's his name. Didn't mention it before. This is the Great Daddy. To those who fear him, you can also call him Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B. Now we have a lot of souls, so what can we do? We can go and buy some stuff if we want. Like I could buy that key to go upstairs. I don't think I'm gonna though. Is it here? Yeah. I could afford it. I really could, and it would probably be smart to buy it. But we're just gonna play silly. Oh, there's a guy up there. I mean, I know who it is. Do you have anything you to say? No, you don't. That's fine. Here is another quest, because helped Grey Rat. So we have this guy.
Unkindled are
We is.
and fast on the trail of the Lord's absconded. Then these red eyes are for you.
Thank you. Now we can invade if I wanted.
Endless and briefly heighten your strength. Think what else are unkindled.
So basically, he wants us to invade and get some stuff. You can get some of the stuff that he wants through not having to invade, which is how I usually do my shtick. So we'll do that. And we've got Grey Rat here, and he'll want Loretta's stuff.
Whatever traitors daughter.
And you can also buy some stuff from him. Some alright stuff. Bastard sword. You bastard. I don't think we've got any strong weapons apart from the bastard sword. Yeah, that's a great sword, but it's not a very good one, and we'll find better ones soon, so I usually tend to leave it. And he'll want us to help him find Loretta, which we'll do. We'll be finding Loretta, don't you worry. So we'll head over to where we left off before. Oh, no. Let's not be silly, because I'm pretty sure I've got some flasks to craft, or for Andre to craft, my good old buddy Andre. Someone died right here for some reason.
Just good what needs.
Right, so you make me an Estus flask shard. Do we have any more? No, we don't, but we've got 6 now. That's always a plus. Definitely a good thing. I don't think I found any bone dust. Is that what it's called? What is it called? Bone shards, which increase how much health you get from having a lovely drink. I don't think we've got that. So we'll go and teleport. So we were in the castle last episode, and now we've come down to the rough end of town to beat up the poor people, effectively. You know, lovely castle, dirty poor people. Let's go ruin their lives. I mean, they're dead, and not all with it, but we're gonna ruin it anyway. And again, what a lovely castle. What a really ridiculously large castle. We can go over there. These are places that we'll go to. You can see Tower of Fire, at least one there. There should be more. And we will be there, and we'll go up there later. And there's a demon over that bridge. And again, we'll come to that in a while. Maybe in a few episodes' time. I'm not sure, to be honest. It depends how long this stuff goes. I am playing online, and at the moment I am embered. So I could get invaded and probably get wrecked. And we have a little congregation of droopy undead people. They're all milling about outside, having a goosey. The door's open, and the dogs come out. So if you can, good to take out them stinking dogs quickly. Ooh. Ow, ow. That's right, they're weak to fire. So let's do that. Oos, and then we just wallop. Lovely. Could be nice to him. Not gonna be. Boom! Oos. No mercy. Lovely souls. Not many souls, but you know, they're undead, they're hollowed at the moment, so they don't really mind. I don't think. I don't know. There's probably some morality about hacking apart helpless undead. But that's not what we're here to talk. Well, I mean, we could be here to talk about it. This is a trap, obviously. You're meant to run around the other side, and these dank-ass dogs would, they get you. They can't see the light, though. There's lovely light, so... And make the job easier, so we don't need to dance around with some doggos. Alluring skulls. which again I never use because I don't like to use items because I'm a bit foolish, I suppose, really, when it comes to it. And for all you lore whores out there, you may recognize these guys from the beginning intro sequence. All homeward bonds, all going towards the castle. Significance you'll find out if you look at the lore stories, and that's all there is here, apart from one thing.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
There's one left alive.
Oh. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londo.
What up, Yol?
A pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
He's good if you're wanting some spells early game. He's not really your great spell giver, but he's your kind of early game. Here's some junk that you might find useful, or if you want to dabble in it, have a play about. He's kind of your first vendor for that, and also he strikes up another quest line. So you know, piss off, and there he goes. He's off, and then you help him by dying a lot and getting a hole in you. Again, maybe we'll do that quest line. Maybe we won't. It's the reason I like that particular quest line is it's free levels. You die a certain amount of times, and he'll give you a free level effectively, which is pretty useful, especially when you're in a new game plus or anything like that. Since leveling up takes lots and lots of dank souls to do. We have a villager here. He's got a lovely hat and a chopper, and he's dead though. Worker's garb. You can dress up like a stinking worker as well if you like. If we get the full costume, I might put it on. It's not good, but ooh, there's some style there. Some dang style. And you don't play for stats. Well, we will be playing for stats later when it's appropriate for poison and stuff. But you don't play for stats in Dark Souls. You play to look cool and being cool, or at least thinking you're cool. I can think I'm cool, and that's the best I get. Oh god, no, I'm alright. That's something I forgot, and I just remembered there. You can roll into these dudes, and they'll actually flail about as you throw your girthy weight at them. And, you know, look at that. Oh, can you see him? Big man with a bow. Again, for those who haven't played this game, which I can't assume is many people who are watching this. But how do we do this? There we go. You can just see him with all of his bird friends, just hanging out there with a big bow. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. I've really only got 4 bombs? Jesus. Andy. What's this? An ambush? Whee! No? Oh, okay. Usually there's an ambush there. I guess they came out earlier. Give me that. That leathery shield. Ooh. We'll find dudes like Grey Rat up here. There's one. Down, demon. With less clothes and a little bit more porky than Grey Rat. I don't know. Maybe Grey Rat's not porky. I always assumed he was a porky chap, just because of these guys. I have some boxes. It's a little bit grotty in here. Not much light. I wouldn't love to live here, but you know, you do with what you do. I deal with, you know, cages full of people. But I mean, there's always a downside to living arrangements, isn't there? Man with a pokey stick. Timber. There he goes. Kick your stupid body. Repair powder, which, as I mentioned earlier, I find somewhat useless. And this is an item that we're after. So let's see if we can... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did it without falling. That's a plus. Whee! Whee! Stupid pots. And we have a lovely trap set up here. as there are dudes. Well, there's one, and there's a few more bobbing about. Yeah, there's one in the corner there, and they fire some gross ass dank darts at you. So we should take out one, nice and simply. Woo! Woo! Okay, there was a third one, which I did not predict. But that's fine. We're good. Ow. Come here. That was not the trade I wanted. But that's okay. Playing without a shield. Like I say, I'm not used to it. Just gonna have to get good, lick my wounds, take all of that stuff as it goes. And more tree people for George there. Let's have a goosey at him. No feet. That's not a good start. No face. You know, won't get you far on Tinder, I'm told. More stuff to burn people with. Some lovely gold pine resin to get that lovely fire damage. I do love me some fire damage. We're not going to be doing that with this guy, I doubt. And then we have a fiery tree, some bodies hanging, and lots of dudes. So there's a way to do this in a smart way and a way to do this dumb. Remember Grey Rat? Remember he wanted us to find Loretta? Well, there's a bone, so one might assume it didn't go well for Loretta. I mean, it didn't go well for those guys either, but who cares about them? Workers' garb. Which I already have. I already have the workers' garb, if I recall. And you. Oos. There's another two. Da-da-da. I'm loving it. Lovely soul. Three here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come to Andy. Come to Andy. I do like his lantern. Wish I could carry that. But I've got the Torch of Justice. There we go. Torch of Justice wins every time. Now, I am running low on the health, one could say. And this is true. There's the Evangelist. Oh god, she's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. She's got some dark damage, and she fires projectiles. And long-range weapon. Like that. Goes ham. Come here. Oh god. I want to get right up in her. No, 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 no. And she'll always try and hug you. But lads, let me talk about them thick ladies. Right? This is true thick. Woof. I forgot they had that that thing where they get up and for some reason do a little bit of damage to you. There she goes. Wondered why my camera wasn't turning there. It was because I was locked onto someone new. Workers' trousers. We're getting the best armor in the game, guys. It's coming. Be prepared. Skaboosh. There's one left. We're good. Chop him down like the dirty tree he is. And now we've got all these lovely bits. Oh, God. I did not suspect him. You're a sneaky one, sir. Ow. Sneaky, sneaky. This is what happens if you don't pay attention. You get overconfident, and then stuff goes bad. Another Estus Flask shard, though, which is always good. Workers' gloves. No hat, though. If we ain't got a hat, it's not worth doing. You gotta have that stylish hat, guys. I'm just saying. Well, I think you've gotta have a stylish hat. Now, there is an item up in the tree there, as you can see, which you need a bow for. I don't have the stats for bow work yet, but I did check to see what my what weapons I want to be aiming to use for the future, and it seemed to suggest that I need a lot more dex. So I'll probably be working towards some bow stuff and do some brief bowing, Jim bowing. Let's. You want to? Oh, yes, no, yes. You don't know. High quality AI here. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. That's fine. There you go. Da da da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Babushka. Da babushka. And we're good. We're all good? For the most part, I think. Let's think of an interesting thing to talk about. Do I have anything fun to talk about at the moment? Apart from Mr. Pointy Hat down there. In his lovely ambush state. I'll probably go for him. Why not? There we go. GG. You can't survive the roll. Workers' garb again. No hat. It does not want to give me the hat of truth and justice. Let's work towards our first great weapon. Because I know I can get one from around here if I go this way. And yes, here's another little ambush. Not ambush, but a little pair of rotinis. Ooh, no. 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 There we go. Everything's good. I think it's the flamberge. The flamberge? The flaminator is the first sword that we get here, the big boy sword. No, because you can poke me through the wall. Ah, man, I need to get used to that roll timing and that speed and not keep fucking up. So it should be through here. And there's a dwarf ahead, which is referring to that little boy up there. Oh, that's right, I might not be able to get it. It's a random drop or something, isn't it? I think it is. It's a random drop by these guys. It's not guaranteed. And it was not it was certainly not guaranteed there. So yeah. This is a lovely little barn. Stiff doors. Everywhere's got stiff doors. Birds up there. And this is a trap situation where people will pepper you with bombs and other unpleasant things as you flail about screaming, "Oh God, please, no, no, Jesus, I just want to live." So, which way to go? To the tower? Or this way, through the hidden barrels? I'll go to the hidden barrels, because this is quite an unpleasant path as well. Most of this area, shockingly, is not very kind. Ow. Ow. Ooh, come on. Am I safe here? No. No, I'm not safe here. Oh boy. Let's get somewhere slightly safe. Ah, Jesus. I did not suspect this. Oh, I messed up there. Man, riddled with bits. Riddled with the bits. Again, would have been fine if I had a shield. Getting used to it. Learning. Evolving. The name of Dark Souls. But you can really see that this is one of those places that lives in the shadow of the luxury of the castle, can't you? There's a lovely castle and everything here is just kind of shit. Nothing looks nice. Everything's real fantasy, fantasy town. He's the guy.
Disappeared. The Grunton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
Yeah, that's your hint. That's your hint that there's a secret covenant around here, and the way that you get to it. You can't say FromSoft don't like their subtle approach, like super duper subtle approach. But yes, come down here and lose some health. No matter what you do, I've landed on there and dropped from there, and even that small little drop, it's programmed. It seems to ensure that you get hurt. Which is a shame. Now this is usually a bad guy, and he's usually well, his species, I suppose, of people are usually quite ferocious with these big saws. But you can just go up to him and be like, yeah, you know what's a smart idea? Getting into this cage. What could possibly go wrong? And oddly enough, nothing goes wrong. You get in, get taken to a place underground, and it's like, boom, hey, do you want a covenant thingy? You're like, yeah, I guess. I want to be a mound maker. I look quite comfortable, though, to be fair. That would be a neat feature if he gets in the cage and you just see him like close his eyes, like he's just gonna take a nap. That was the sound and the rumble of my pad of me getting chucked out. Oh, chucked down? No, the cage is there too. We'll actually be coming back here when a boss fight happens, and the reason why you got to do this before the boss fight is because when the boss fight happens, it actually kills the Covenant member who's right across there. So, yeah, if you want to be a mound maker, you got to do it super early or super late in the game, if I remember. And look at all these cages. That's a lot. Is there a hole up there? I don't even know where he drops me from because the ceiling's pretty tight. But never mind. The question yourself is, who's lighting all these candles? You know, I wouldn't like to be the candle lighter here because there's loads, so many candles, so little time. This is where we'd offer our vertebrae shackles, I think they're called. Is that what it is? I think so. In a pile of skulls. Pray to this altar. Yeah, there it is. A vertebra shackle. That's your mound maker currency, if you want it.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
There's indeed a no. Indeed.
Yes, then we are just fine.
We are just fine. It's all good.
It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead,
there's a good bit of acceptance of just what you are, and it's just, well, we're all insane, so
beware.
why not go a little bit crazy and go around killing everybody if you like?
might
It's like, yeah,
need
well,
this
I guess that's another way to go.
If you feel your sanity slipping.
Because mound makers can either help or kill people they're summoned by. Back in like day one stuff, you could get summoned in and trick people and trick them hard. And I did. I was a bad man for the funsies. Sometimes I'd help, depending on how I felt. Sometimes I'd wait until all of the victories was there, and they were like, yeah, we've done it. Let's celebrate as a team. And then I was just like in the back on, yeah, and then stab them and then kick them off a ledge, like a bad person. The bonfire. We're gonna keep going with this massive wad of souls, which is a terrible idea, as we've seen from the amount of times I've died already. We'll reset just to make sure that I get all my bits. Don't have a covenant equipped actually either, so why not do one? Yeah, Way of Blue, just in case someone wants to summon my terribleness to come and help them. I can't imagine it'll happen, but you never know. One totally was aggroed, one wasn't. But we're good. Oh, Jesus, that was close. I really should have done a bit better job at rolling and whatnot. Worker trousers, still not got the hat. Without the hat, I think the outfit's useless. I mean, it's not useless, but it's nowhere near as sexy as it should be. We can even get a little hat from these guys and look like Grey Rat, which is always fun. Sport one of the nicest guys in the game. We don't mean nothing bad. Just wants to get along. I don't want to tussle with you guys because you suck. I can hear you flailing around in the back and apparently spitting hot shit at me. So let's take out these guys and go the direction I wanted to go before. Really? Wow, he chased me a hell of a long way. Hell of a long way. But now he's dead. So it's all good. Now, the reason you come up here is because there's a little dude here who would ambush you. So let's just take him out before he can do anything. Wow, and his buddy wrecks me. Riggedy wrecks me. But he doesn't know that. He thinks it's all good. But it's not all good. I said it's not all good. Because he's dead. Yeah. Dark Souls. Fun game. I enjoy my time with it whenever I play it. I'll never say that I'm any good at these games, as I've mentioned a few times beforehand. But they are enjoyable. It's fun to get through that process, that wall of you keep dying again and again and again, and you feel like the worst piece of shit in the world, and then suddenly something clicks, and it just happens. It just starts working. It's a good feeling, I find at least. Makes me feel good about myself. It's like, you're doing good, Andy. Nope. These are hidden dudes pretending to just be like everything else. But I know. You just press the lock-on button and you're like, oh, hang on a tick. Seen you somewhere before. Come here. Oh. Easy with a long sword, but still can do it without it. And we get another covenant here. The Sun Bros. Bros of the Light. Which are the best bros. Warriors of Sunlight. So they're all those guys. I love the Sun Bros. Sun Bros, faux life. And I will keep the soup, because it's regenerating health for free, so that's always a plus. Sorry for that cut there, but the light, the fire, if you would, from my world was dying. And so I had to turn on some lights, because it was getting a little bit dark, and my eyes like to see sunlight, or at least artificial light. So we can waboosh more dudes in cages, and luckily get rid of them fairly easily. Yes, he would have dropped down from the ceiling there against this man with some lovely red eyes, who can be unpleasant if you're not careful, of course, just like with everything Dark Souls related. But he is, again, susceptible to the rolls. I don't think you find any more dudes with these little kind of sickles in the hand. I think he's the only one for some reason. There's probably a lore reason. Like, yes, he was the sickle master back in the day. You're like, oh man, sickle master. I love the sickle master. He's not as good as the sick master, the thick master, but he does pretty well for himself. He does all right. More silly hidden stuff. Da 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 da. In these Dark Souls games, there's a lot of plunging into nothingness. Which I don't know whether that means there's no earth and it's just downwards into nothingness or what. Is there someone in here? There's not. Is there? I heard something break. No, we're good. Oh, that's right. People be throwing dank crap at me. Yep, there it is. Some dark magic crap from the lady, the big lady who tried to grab us and give us a touch. Ouch. We don't want none of that. Better to fight them in a house where the goop is just going to splat against the wall. We got a little ambush sections, just like that. You're like, no, I don't want none of that, Chuck. I say now, I say now. I don't want none of that, Chuck. I say now. Again, rolling through tables, as I mentioned last time. Fantastic. Such denseness to the body of a Dark Souls man. Or lady, depending on your what you've picked. Let's take you out, because you suck. And a whip for whipping. I've never used the whip. Mainly because the moveset I don't find is desperately great. But hey, that's just me. And that's a game theory. Blech. Skronk. I'd argue that that shouldn't hit me. Oh god, now I'm panicking. Now I'm gonna go and get that soup. That free soup. So I don't waste an Estus. I think it takes me all the way, so it's probably actually better than me Estus. It's a bit more of a trek, but hey-ho. Free health. Never diss free health. That's why I like the really shitty items like the Princess Ring. And the... there's another shield, and they really slowly regain your health. And if I'm ever in a spot where I'm like, oh, this was bullshit, I just equip all of the gradually regenerating health items and just kind of sit in the corner and go, right, I'm going to go have a pee or do something else, and it'll all be good. I can't remember if I can roll this dude. I can. That's good. And gone. Now where's that lady? Did she drop down? No, she didn't. Where are you then? Ooh, okay. Okay. Get right up in there. And it activated, but it missed. Woo! Oh my god. Come on. I should have rolled. I totally misjudged that completely. And that, actually. Oh god. I tried to roll twice and nothing happened. Oh my god, it is going poorly today.
I'm looking forward to getting a weapon that I'll get more comfortable with. Or be forced to get more comfortable with. No choice. No fear, no pain. Woo, boy, please, sir. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that now, none of that now, ba-da-da-da-da-da. No, no. Just cutting the wheat. The wheaty fields. How far will they chase me this time, I wonder? Let's find out. Let's go and aggro a load of other dudes as well as I panically run through them all. No, no one there, that's okay. Behind me? No, he didn't come. More workers' pants. They love their pants. It's like the only thing the village will talk about is the demand of pants. Maybe he was maybe the reason is that ow, you little shit. Is he was a pants maker, and each time I'm killing him, I'm taking his livelihood away from him. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. This is a game where, if you like, you can weave your own amazing story or terrible story. In my case, clearly, I think it's terrible, but you know, do what you do. And chopping him down. Workers' gloves, and I don't want to get that by you, which I did. Da 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 da. I think we've got access now to the soup all the time now. I'm pretty sure anyway. Right, she pooped on the wall there. Workers' hats, it's time to get sexy, guys. Is it a good idea when I'm dying so much? No, it's not. Are we doing it anyway? Yes, we are. Here we go, guys. There we go. Now we're looking good. Now it's getting real. Let's put some better gloves on. Kinda works. Kinda works. There we go. I'm a bit more hardcore. I'm like, yeah, I only need one arm covered. But I'm a wizard, Harry. Don't you fucking forget that. Come here. Sherry Bobbins. Oh, that was well poorly timed. There's your goop. Nope. No goop. No goop.
Then don't you do that. I'm gonna get stunned. Oh god. I'm not sure I agree with that. I must have just rolled into that like a fool. 1, 2, oh god. And she'll whap me with the book. Pick up the souls first. Right, I want to kill this bitch. I really would like to. Oh! Now you should come downstairs. Or not? Okay. Looks like she wants some of my wizard power. She turned away. She has. Now, will I be able to get her with the backstab? When I haven't for the last few. Oh, let's just do that and roll away. Woohoo! Let's get to a bit of a safer spot. Ooh, yeah. Just a nip. Just one nip. Oof. Oh god, no stamina. No. Ah, finally. You gave me way more problems than you should have done. Way more problems. Now we can go up here, finally, and pick the remains. And I don't think it is even that good of an item. Oh no, it's a bit crafting, so that's always a plus. Probably shouldn't have just wasted life by dropping there, but never mind. It's all good. And we've got nonsense down here. More stuff to upgrade weapons with. Kind of probably hinting I should be upgrading some stuff, but until I get a weapon I like, yeah, it's not much point. And, well, there's a little lizard to get some Titanite stuff from. Wow, that was just poor. Okay, so I guess we'll go for this thing. Oh, no. There it goes. Okay, don't need to worry about that anymore. I would have thought I should have been invaded, because you're meant to be invaded by an NPC. And he should be around here. Luckily a bonfire's lit, so we're safe now. So let's have a swig. Preferably, I'd like to take him out before our NPC buddy arrives. Now, I would say I was away from him there, but that's fine. Yeah, this is the guy with the big cage who kind of took us to become a mound maker before. Now, this one's not as friendly. He doesn't have a cage. He doesn't want us to be part of his gang. And he goes real ham with that big old saw. And I think you can get that as a weapon. If I remember, it's one of them random drops. Maybe I have to be embered up. That's right, I have to be embered up, and then I will get a mound maker wanting to make mounds out of me. something something dark side. So, a wise thing to do would... Let's get that item that I was trying to get before but messed up with. Whee! Roll! And a rusted coin is mine. To help look. And looks good for, what's it good for? Picking up items, like random drops, all that kind of bobbins. So let's do this. Get this back. Kill that dude with his big old smelly sword. Saw, that guy. Let's get rid of him. And then we'll see if we can do some computer NPC action. Look at him go ham. Just doesn't care. Mother would not be proud of him. His mother. My mother might be. I don't know. Whoa! Alright. I just shouted him for a bit. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. And he's down. So, let's pop it. Usually I wouldn't need to pop an ember because usually I wouldn't have died so bloody much at this point. But here we go. Extra health. And there we go. Mad Knight. Holy Knight. Hodrick. Not Podrick, but Hodrick. He's a bitch. I don't like him. Ow. And he's real mean. And that trick... Oh, God. See, that's it. That was a guaranteed 2 hits there he got. And that tracks like mad. A lot of his attacks are really powerful. As you can see, I've got 1 nip on him, and that's it so far. God, the tracking. And I'm almost dead already. It's madness. God, this is just gonna go bad, isn't it? Oh my God. Terrible Andy. I need to remember that he has armor. Oh God, I hate this weapon so much at the moment. Oh, come on. Come on. Wow, he just waited for it, didn't he? And he's got me. Like, none of my attacks are landing. I'm messing up horrendously. Oh, thank God, a backstab. Oh, really? Really? That is horrendous. I'm pretty much dead at this point. That's right, he can heal as well. He has a heal. And he has that. So he can really heal. It's still going up even though he's nowhere near it. Oh, he can just weave around me like madness. There we go. Terrible. I think I'm gonna have to change from my axe because I just hate it. I'm just hating this axe super hard at the moment. And we still don't have a strength weapon. To be fair, we haven't upgraded at all. Is there any? No, we can't use anything. Wowzers. That's not good. It's telling though. It'll give us a challenge. We'll try one more ember. We'll try one more. Just tussle with him. Oh my god. There you go, suck me dick. Woof. So I think with that, let's call this an episode. Because this was terrible. This was a bad experience for poor Andy. The stress was not good, but we won in the end. And I think we're actually going to go back and spend some stuff, because my low level, I think, is hurting me a little bit at this point. So let's do that. And I will see you next time for more adventures.